MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Wei-Yin Chen, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy who's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go.
Third baseman, number 7.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is the last game before a 9-game road trip, and it's important to win that last game before you go off on a long trip like that. 9 games is a long time.
It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Stanton will take care of this one, and Reyes is retired to open up the ballgame. And now a chance to meet the Mets. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Man, I think the key here is their game plan at the plate. They have to be selective. They have to understand who's on the mound and when he's going to get wild and when he's going to give you something to hit. And when be ready and jumping when he brings it over the plate.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Career numbers against Chen. He's got 2 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Ozuna is under it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 52.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be a trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at it.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Steven Matz gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Hit hard on the ground to 3rd. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the 1st, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Martin Rado.
Martin Prado now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. Batting .500, 4 for 8. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch, a knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, the way I look at it, look, you lose Thursday, then you win Friday and Saturday. Sunday's game becomes important because now you walk away feeling like we won the weekend. You don't want to split it after you win the last 2. You want to win the weekend. That's why this game on Sunday is important.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Way out in front.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
No one out with a runner at second. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
In now, Christian Yelich. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down, but a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there, feel good about your pitch.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-2 pitch, and a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster D. Gordon. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Into the box now, Justin Bohr. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A pause and the 0-2 on the ground up the middle, taken by Walker, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Marlins forced to settle for one inning in the books here. It's the Marlins 1 and the Mets nothing. Here's Neil Walker. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-2, here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. Second home run early in the year as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the first inning. The bad news is he led off the second inning and absolutely destroyed that ball for a home run.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. 3-2. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. There is Hechavarria. He's got it for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic.
19.
And in the outfield, Giancarlo Stanton. You know, we get so enamored with his home runs. And yes, they're pretty because he can hit some long ones. But I think because he hits so many long home runs, we forget about how good defender he is. He's got a cannon for an arm. Talk about throwing a frozen rope. He can throw it with the best of them.
Standing in, Jay Bruce. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I like that at bat. Found himself down 0-2, kept battling, put the ball in play, little grounder through the hole, and ends up with a base hit. Just fight through the at bat the whole way, and that's what he did right there.
Here's Juan Lagares. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
All right, Marlins.
Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman number 44, Rene Rivera.
Have a nice flight home, man.
Stepping in now, Rene Rivera, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the stretch. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Let's turn 2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
So striding forward now, Steven Matz. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Two down, runners at first and second. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ready with the 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even at 1 apiece. In now is A.J. Ellis. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
A.J. Ellis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Here's Echeverria now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's gone 2 for 6. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Wei-Yin Chen. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. A great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network. Ready for another chance? Jose Reyes. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. 1 away. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Digging in for his second at-bat as Drupal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Digging in to try it again. Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got your 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Ready with the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Tied at 1. Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
D. Gordon.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. The 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
Coming to the plate now, Martin Prado. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out, nobody on. In for a strike. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Just foul.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It was a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Line to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
The batter, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
In is Christian Yelich. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Reyes on the move. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Neil Walker. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Ellis is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Mets go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver on 2-1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Second home run early in the year. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting.
Into the box, Justin Bohr.
Justin Bohr.
As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He hit a sac fly earlier. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Inside and low, 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. A.J. Ellis waits on deck. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Cabrera there for this one at short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Ellis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall. He still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Here's Echeverria now, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. We played 4. 2-1 now, Miami. Here's Juan Lagares. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
First baseman number 44, Rene Rivera.
Now to the plate, Rene Rivera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Gordon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Steven Matz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail it here 2-1. Stepping into the box, Wei-Yin Chen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wei-Yin Chen.
And he lays off there 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Lifted into center field. Lagares is right there, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman number
Martin
14.
Prado now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, I don't know if that was a great take or he's just flat out full, because that curveball was really close. What a great pitch with 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They lead it 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Jose Reyes. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the at-bat. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Two and one now to Reyes. Hit on the ground to third. Prado is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and there were two down.
The left fielder,
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd. A foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Soft liner toward first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. In is Christian Yelich. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Walker. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin.
Riding in once again, Justin Bohr. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Neil Walker. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Ready on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Swing and a high pop-up to the left side. Prado is there for it. 2 down.
the right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Ready once again, Jay Bruce. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? They continue to stack up. 17 in a row set down now as the side is retired again. Down in order go the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. Fernando Salas gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Fernando Salas.
Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Marcell Ozuna.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher, number 17, A.J.
Digging in
Ellis.
once again, A.J. Ellis. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Fouled back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, a 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Echeverria. His prior history in this matchup, 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Ground ball right side. Walker's able to get there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Miami down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Bearclaw will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. JT Realmuto will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Juan Lagares is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
The 1-0 delivery. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bohr has room in foul territory. Oh, he brought it back.
First baseman number 44.
Michael Conforto will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 30. Michael Conforto.
Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2-0 pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
That was a big base hit. Now you got your tying run at first, but are you going to give up your pitcher? He's up now. Let's see if they pinch hit for him.
Solid.
Curtis Granderson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Curtis Granderson.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman
digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. Just his first stolen base here in the month of April. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Ozuna is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Marlins on top, 2-1. Desmond Jennings will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 72.
Eric Goodell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Eric Goodell.
In now, JT Realmuto, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Walker's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 2-1. A.J.
attention,
Ramos
please.
takes the ball
Now
now in
pitching
inning
for the
number
Marlins,
9, looking to close the door.
A.J. Ramos.
Ready for another chance? As
Leading off to the
Cabrera.
left.
He'll be the first to greet the closer, A.J. Ramos.
Cabrera.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Yoenis Cespedes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. He's gone 2 for 6. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Payoff pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Here's Neil Walker. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First delivery to him on the way. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Well hit to right, but foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball line. Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
The 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. And this is fouled back and out of play. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner, but foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Shot fouled over towards the dugout. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Stanton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Miami claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Wei-Yin Chen gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Steven Matz pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. A.J. Ramos wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation